Review Editor-in-Chief Rich Lowry and Endeavor PAC founder Tiffany Smiley. Rich, need a sex change. Got to get me out of the hoosegow.
Yeah, if you're writing a Tom Wolfe novel about the domestic terrorism against Tesla cars and dealerships, this would be the reason one of the perpetrators got out, or alleged perpetrators got out, right? And we can't have people going around throwing Molotov cocktails at cars, right? This is what the Ukrainians did when they were trying to defend Kyiv from Russian tanks 2 years ago. So it's absolutely insane.
Tiffany, yeah. I mean, transgender, gender-affirming care, which is like an activist term, not a medical term, ADHD, depression. I guess if you just firebomb some things, you've got some excuses, and a judge goes along with it. This person is going to walk free until trial.
It looks like with activist judges, doctor's note is a get-out-of-jail-free card these days. As long as Democrats and these activist attorney generals and judges continue down this path, just kicking and screaming, standing with illegal immigrants and criminals, they're going down a very slippery slope. The American people want law and order, and Attorney General Pam Bondi made it very clear that Tesla terrorists will be held to the full extent of the law, and that is just the beginning.
Yeah, we're way down the slope at this point.
We are. Yeah.
Well, if you're mentally ill, you're probably better off being in the prison system.
Yes.
You get access to care. Let's move on to this. This Starbucks is daring to change its dress code for baristas starting on May 12th. No more tie-dye, crop tops, or baggy, dingy, thrifty, iffy hoodies. Employees will have to wear solid black tops and khakis or jeans. How oppressed they are.
So much so that the baristas are boycotting the dress code instead of making your 10-pump chai tea latte. Watch this.
10-pump.
Something that Starbucks loves to do is allow partners to be themselves, or whatever that PR that they want to push. I don't understand how that's in good faith of letting us express ourselves.
This is not a legal action that Starbucks is taking by unilaterally deciding what the dress code is going to be and then creating this so-called feedback session where the dress code is already created and we're just expected to let off some steam and still accept it. Lying down.
Rich, are those dunce caps?
Who's supposed to unilaterally decide what Starbucks employees wear if it's not Starbucks, right? And this is not.
They said it's illegal. It's illegal for the company to do this. What?
Yeah, they're not being asked to wear three-piece suits to work or cocktail dresses, just a black shirt or sweater so they can see the apron better. Now, Starbucks is in a slump, and apparently this is part of the strategy to get out of it. I don't think it's going to work. This is not the reason people are down on Starbucks. It's highly expensive, and a lot of these stores are like dumps. You know, you don't feel like it's a special, or in some cases, even in New York City, a safe place to go.
This is an effort, part of the effort to unionize Starbucks. They could just get like a really meaty tongue ring if they want to express themselves. And Starbucks can't tell you to take it out, I guess.
Well, look, there's a lot of other coffee shops that they can go to, too, and work at, and not just Starbucks. But, I'm from Washington State, where Starbucks originated from, and I unfortunately have been to a Starbucks that was shut down because of inflation and crime, and people couldn't work there. You couldn't even get a cup of coffee in your neighborhood, hometown coffee shop. But, this is just, it's so interesting to see them melting down. It's privilege, and,
Thank you.